Hare Krishna. Namaste. Chapter 5, entitled as Karma Sannyasa Yogam. Sloka 7. Yoga-yukto viśuddhātmā vijitātmā jitendriyaḥ sarva-bhūtātma-bhūtātmā kurvann na lipyate. First objection: if everyone needs to see no differences and see all as spirit soul, then Dharma Shastra, the scriptures which speaks about the duties of Brahmana, Kshatriya and so forth, Brahmachari, Grahastha and so forth, will be of no use, as these Shastra specifically instructs what a Brahmana should be doing, what a Kshatriya should be doing, which means one has to identify oneself with the body, not as soul. So the instructions are given to the body, not to the soul, as per these scriptures. Then if what Krishna is saying is what we have to do, then the purpose of these Shastras are defeated, or even one can say they are useless. One may go to the extreme case and say, why even we need to have these Dharma Shastras in first place, these scriptures in first place? Because we are all Atma, we are not this body. So let's see the response before we go to the next objection. Since one has taken the birth due to their karma, one has responsibility and duty to perform as per the Shastra. And the whole purpose of Shastra is for one to apply what's been told as per the rights of whether a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, is to gradually progress and come to an understanding of realizing Atma. And moreover, we can see this in two different angles. The Dharma that speaks about body and Dharma that speaks about Atma. Vedas mostly speaks from the perspective of body and gives instruction what a Brahmana should be doing, what a Kshatriya should be doing. So it's all based on body, which is easily can be perceived and understood. Whereas the other Dharma, Vaishnava Dharma, which is all about Atma, which means doesn't need to consider the birthright of anyone. That is, anyone can come to an understanding of Atma and anyone can see others equally. And that process is called Krishna consciousness, where one comes to an understanding and realizing that Krishna is the master and we are his servants and we are part and parcel of Krishna. So the answer to this question, why do one has to follow the Dharma and the Dharma Shastras are all useless if one doesn't need to understand that they are Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra and so forth? The response is, no one has to continue doing their duty as they have taken birth. So by doing so, one is respecting the Shastra, and by doing so, one will come to a stage of understanding Atma. It's a gradual process. So the Shastras are not or will never be useless. The second objection is, since Paramatma is in everyone's heart, when it is said that sarva-bhūtātmā-bhūtātmā, does it mean since Paramatma is situated in everyone's heart, do we have to consider everyone as everyone equal? There is no harm in considering that way, but the prakarana, the context that right now we are in, is about Atma, the individual Atma, meaning to attain the Atma Sakshatkara, meaning have the direct vision of Atma. So Paramatma is not the discussion at this very point. Paramatma is going to be the topic starting chapter 7. So that's a response for the second objection or second question. And the third question, objection or thought may be seeing everyone equal, meaning considering Atma as one, not many. Sarva-bhūtātma-bhūtātmā means every Atma is same, and there's no many Atma, it's one Atma. The response, in short, that is not the intent of this, to say that a person who has become one with all Atmas. That's not what it means by sarva-bhūtātma-bhūtātmā, meaning where one person become one with all Atmas. That's not what it means. Our system of philosophy does not hold that all the embodied beings have the same self. What it means is that all the selves are equal, that is, are of same nature, but they are not one. If it is same self, then it is not possible for the speaker to give instruction to another person. So there should be different Atmas. So there could be a speaker, there could be a listener. And that's not what's the meaning of sarva-bhūtātma-bhūtātmā. And at this time, it is very important that we understand this topic, especially this question, the last one that we saw. That is, Atma is one, it's not many. It has to be understood very clearly without any doubts or confusion. Because this is going to be coming again in the 18th sloka of this chapter, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, where Krishna is going to say, don't see any differences between a sage, a learned, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and so forth. Don't see any differences. A learned person sees everyone equal. Not only that, this understanding is what makes the difference between various schools of thoughts. This is a very key important subject, that various schools of thought differs. Though this topic might be hard to some, the strong recommendation is to spend some time on this topic so we are clear with basic concepts. Else the speaker will be saying something and the audience will be having some other understanding at the end. And overall, it would defeat the purpose of we all studying Bhagavad Gita together. So in our next session part, we will focus on this topic, whether the Atma is one or many. Namaste. Hare Krishna.